Once you are connected, you can start.
Good evening, dear guest and respected Toastmasters. Welcome to the 83rd meeting of Etiquette Elite Toastmaster.
Can you increase your voice? Your voice.
Sorry, sir?
She's asking
Now
you
I
to
can
speak
hear you
louder.
better, but there it was not audible.
Mhm. Yes. You can sit and speak then. Probably yeah.
Yes. Now may I audible?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Good evening, dear guest and respected Toastmasters. Welcome to the 83rd meeting of Eloquent Elite Toastmaster Club. I'm Toastmaster Nupur Saklecha. Today, I'm pleased and proud to serve as Sergeant at Arms for this meeting. Let me begin by sharing the mission of Toastmaster. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in great self-confidence and personal growth. Today is memorable day. We have two education session today. One is by the conventional method, learning by listening to the world of veteran. In another, unconventional method, by watching a film. All of us looking forward both of this. Before we begin, here are few housekeeping guidelines to ensure a smooth meeting. Please rename yourself to help Zoom Master to spotlight you appropriately. Role players have already been informed how to rename yourself. Toastmasters not playing any role. Please prefix TM to your name. Guest, please prefix your name with guest. Let's take 10 seconds now to complete this. Please keep your microphone on mute throughout the meeting and unmute only when invited to speak. Please keep your video camera on. It encourages and energizes our speakers. You may turn your camera off only if you eat or step away breathe. Use reaction, high five, namaste, applause to welcome or appreciate speakers. Kindly note that this meeting is being recorded. We invite you to stay back after the meeting to network and connection. Now, it is my proud privilege to introduce presiding officer, Toastmaster Girja Deshpande. She is the president of our club and founder of Eloquent Elite Clever Club. She is the content writer, YouTuber, storyteller, and professional success coach, and founder director of DG Consulting and HR Consultancy. Over to you, presiding officer, Toastmaster Girja Pandey. Over to you, Toastmaster Girja Pandey.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that beautiful introduction and a very calming, smiling, welcoming introduction to our club, and also the guidelines that people need to observe while on Zoom. Thank you so much for that. This is welcome to the 83rd meeting of Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club. As a presiding officer, I declare the meeting open. I would like to proceed with passing on the agenda. There are no corrections to the agenda, so I would like somebody to propose that the agenda be adopted, and I request another Toastmaster to propose that to second the proposal. Thank you.
I, distinguished Toastmaster Renosh, propose the adoption of the agenda.
Thank you. Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Renosh. Is there anybody else who can second the proposal?
It should be done only by the members of Eloquent.
Anyone, because there is no correction.
I, Ravindra, would like to second the proposal of the agenda, to accept the agenda. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravindra. Always there in the forefront. Amazing. We were just thinking about how to have a meeting which is slightly different. Education sessions are nothing new to Toastmasters, nor is the topic of discussion, because everybody always wants to know, how does Toastmaster help professional growth? But the world as it is today, you want immediate results. You look for a 2 minutes Maggie. You look for an instant wiper that will remove the stains from your clothes. You don't have the time to dip it and wait for it to go off. So any result you want immediately. So people wonder, why do people have to stay in Toastmasters for such a long time? Why is it that we cannot get immediate results? That is a question I get asked too. So many times people ask me, why are you a member for such a long time? What do you gain out of it? So Toastmasters is not a quick fix. Just as motivation is never a quick fix. You can't just take bath for all your life just once. You need to freshen up. You need to take bath every day. Similarly, you need to motivate yourself every day by doing probably a pep talk to yourself, or maybe watching something which makes you happy. Sometimes do prayers or meditation, whatever makes you feel energized and happy. In the same way, Toastmasters inculcates that habit of keeping us motivated and also on the continuous path of learning, because we realize that the world is changing every day. The technology with which I was born and the technology that I am facing today is different. And if I were not ready to adopt, then I won't be here on Zoom talking with all of you, nor would you all be there. So we are all here because we are ready to adopt. The other day I was listening to a spiritual lecture, and the person was saying there are 25 things from which I'm learning different things. So he pointed out so many things that we take for granted. So from Mother Earth, how to keep on giving. From the air, how not to get affected by good or bad scents that come along and still retain its individuality. From water, how it needs to absorb the several nutrients and give it away, keep on giving it to the plants. So right from nature to a prostitute, he said, I learned how to detach oneself from people as long as I understood that you should not attach yourself to people as long as they do their part and you do your part. That's it. So many things may be relevant to you at different points of time, but all these lessons were so very enlightening for me. And I thought to myself, this attitude of learning I got because of Toastmasters. And so we requested Annadhatha Venkata Murali Manohar, and he was so kind enough. Always, whenever I request him for anything, he has never ever said no. And he said yes. And I'm going to do it. And then we thought, okay, can we have some informal method of learning? And then we decided on a short movie, because there also we can practice our table topics, but with a different way, in a different way, by critiquing it, by thinking analytically about it. So to take you through that, we have today a Toastmaster of the day, that is distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas. Thank you so much for accepting this role of Toastmaster of the day. Sunday is a very busy day for him. And he tells me that he fasts up to evening. He goes early in the morning to the church, and then he was back only at 6:30 in the evening. And then here he's back fresh and ready to host this. And he has had 20 years of experience in the telecom industry. He has founded St. Paul's Gavel Club and St. Paul's Toastmasters Club. And yet he was, just a minute. Sorry. So he founded the Toastmasters, St. Paul's Gavel Club and St. Paul's Toastmasters Club in Bahrain. I have always considered him my mentor for the way he shows up, for the way he's always present in everything, the kindness and generosity of spirit that he shows with everybody, always thinking of people from their point of view. So many things I've learned in my association with him, because for the last 4 years, we have been doing joint meetings. Now, he moved to Dubai, and then they had to close the Toastmasters Club at Bahrain. And when he told me that, okay, I'm going to join Eloquent Elites, you can't tell me. I feel as though I won a lottery. Every day I feel happy about it. So thank you so much. And with this, I hand over the podium to our Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas, who has been a guide and mentor to several children, who designs programs for children and enjoys it. So his communications telecom experience, which has spanned over 2 years in the Gulf and India, has permitted to small children for whom he creates wonderful different programs. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, President Toastmaster Girija Deshpande, for that warm welcome. Reminds me of our joint meetings. We had probably around 40 joint meetings. It just seemed like it was yesterday. And what brought us together even more was the pandemic, the number of activities that we all did. And in fact, today's keynote speaker, whom I know so well, we did a lot of activities together, stemmed up because of an issue. It was stemmed out of a problem that affected all across the world, but we never gave up. And seeing all of you today here, it's a blessing. It also is something that I love to speak about today, being one of the unique meetings. It's not a traditional Toastmasters meeting, because we're focusing something that's different. And we wanted to relate to many of the members, people in general out there who are facing a lot of challenges when it comes to career growth. So what can we as Eloquent Toastmasters, which is an online club in District 98, can do? And that's when we started to brainstorm a couple of weeks ago and said, let's do something different for the people around and how we can handhold them. And let's find out who the right person can be to speak today. So we have 2 sessions today. It's different, it's unique. The first session will be about Toastmasters and career growth. Cultivating a strong public speaking skills is often a pivotal catalyst for career growth. I'm into sales now. While my last close to around a decade plus or so was into project management, pre-sales, business development, it was scary for me initially to get into sales. How can I convince? How can I articulate ideas clearly, confidently? How can I have that visibility within the organization? There were a lot of nightmares. But last 5 years being in Toastmasters have developed that skill within me to help me position as a leader within the organization and also help influence decision and inspire teams. And that's why I am so close to the younger generation, because I know that they are going to transform the way that we do things. What we used to do traditionally, now AI, blockchain, name it, there are a lot of creative ideas and opportunities for impact. Now, whether you are in the field of healthcare or manufacturing, banking, finance, insurance, IT, no matter what, this first session should not be missed, because we have an eminent speaker today with years of experience behind him. I won't do the introduction now, but in a short while we'll do so. So please request all of you to share this link to your friends, your contacts who can make use of this session. Our second session, if you had seen our flyer today, which was once again kudos to our presiding officer for designing the flyer, is a word called edutainment, which is a portmanteau combining education and entertainment, referring to content designed to educate through an entertaining format. And we have a short video, it's actually a short film that we will be sharing on screen with you post the first session. And it's all about making learning enjoyable and engaging. We have some of the Gaviliers here, so a younger audience today. Thank you so much. The average age of the audience have come down drastically today. Blending goals with captivating storytelling, interactive elements, game-like structures, everything coming up from this educational television session. And makes us to think out of the box. So let me first and help all of you get into the first session of the meeting today, which is an education session on Toastmasters and career growth. I am so honored to introduce the keynote speaker of the day, who has been a very close friend of mine. We worked very closely while being in District 20. With years of experience behind him in the professional, as well as being a veteran in the Toastmasters fraternity. He has led several leadership roles in Toastmasters, currently living in Hyderabad, India, an active member of Toastmasters in California, USA, Bahrain, Kuwait, UAE, name it. Professionally, in the field of life insurance, medical insurance, and real estate consultancy in Hyderabad. He has business interests in electric vehicle marketing. He is a personal coach, a mentor, and a corporate trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, he is proficient not in 1 or 2 or 3, but 7 languages. So even if you try to speak in some language now, he might reply back in your own language, especially all the South Indian languages. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome the keynote speaker for the day, distinguished Toastmaster Annadhatha Venkata Murali Manohar. But before I call him on stage, let me call our presiding officer, who is also wearing the hat of a timer today, just to demonstrate the timing for the session. Please note, we have a 20-minute keynote address. Following that, we have a 10-minute question and answer session. You can send your questions to the chat box to me directly, or I will open the floor after the keynote speech is done to the audience here. Over to you, Toastmaster Girja, for the timing demonstration.
So at 15 minutes, you will get green so that the speaker is aware that the time is 20 minutes time is allotted. So 15 minutes, you will get the green. And at 18 minutes, you will get to see yellow background like this. And at 20 minutes, red. And it will continue to stay red until your speech is complete. It is only an indication. And if you plan to extend, then if you tell me, then I would remove if it is distracting. And I'm very happy to listen to you. And this is because you had requested there has to be a timer. That's why.
Can you tell me about the question and answer?
That will be 10 minutes. For the 10 minutes, again, I'll go back to white. And when it is about 7 minutes, I'll put green, 8 minutes yellow, and at 10 minutes red. And then I'll close it when it's time.
Okay.
After the 7th minute, I think we will not take any more question. 8th minute, we won't take any question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me request you. Let's make it 13, 14, and 15 for the first one. And let me
Okay.
take the 15 minutes for the question, because I want people to ask me more than me telling them.
Sure, sure. So at 13th minute green and 14 minute yellow and 15 minutes red. That's what you mean to say.
Yes.
Oh, sure, sure. We can do that. Yes. Thank you.
Is my audio clear?
Yes, it is clear.
Yes, it's
Okay.
audible.
Because I'm getting
Thank-
low voice from your end. So that's why. No problem.
Done.
Okay.
So thank you. Thank you so much, President, and the time of today, Toastmaster Girija. Can we spotlight our keynote speaker
Yes.
and
Can you
all the
pin me, sir, so
cameras
that
to him?
I remove the spotlight from myself? If you can just pin me, then you can see me, right? Yes.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to people from different parts of the world. I'm a Toastmaster, Murali Manohar, Annadhatha. Before I tell you anything, many of you may not be aware, but I am very happy today for one simple reason. I had a mentor. I have a mentor. I continue to have him as my mentor. Though we have not met for last 10 years, I'm happy to see him here with me. We joined together Toastmaster on the same day, same time, with the same district and the area, everything. So my sincere thanks to distinguished Toastmaster Noor Muhammad, whom I know since 2013 May in Kuwait. Noorji, can I have your camera on if possible? I know you are always in your office. Thank you very much for joining. Actually, before I start anything, I have to tell you all one thing. I have one person who will inspire you. For me, it is one of the persons is Noor Muhammad. There are many people, distinguished Toastmaster Anil, Lobo, TTM Noor, as many of you were not there when I told in the beginning, DTM Noor, who was a Toastmaster Noor, completed his CC, which is those days that was the education system. In 10 days, he completed 10 speeches. Believe me, that gave me the jerk or rather inspiration to do better. My simple story before I tell you about my Toastmaster life, until 2004, my family was with me in Kuwait. And by the way, I was in Kuwait from 1993. From 2004, I'm very busy with my work. One day, for a change in Kuwait, we only walk because everywhere, even to the next street, we go by car. One day I had a trouble with my vehicle and I had given my vehicle for servicing. That is next to street of mine. So when I went from my home to that place, I saw a group of people coming out from one place. I asked them, what is this? They said it is a Toastmaster meeting. Oh, I just said, oh, and left. Why? Oh, because I'm a teetotaler. I don't take tea or a coffee. So I was thinking, Toastmaster is somewhere, just to tell you, maybe it's a place where people meet together to have drinks. But in Kuwait, drinks, no way possible. So one person, Vinod Warrior, he was the area director at the time. He told me, Mr. Murli, this is something to do with speeches, improve your communication skill. Wow, I liked it because my profession says to communicate. That's my profession. I speak a lot, not blabber, but that's my profession. I'm a marketing man. So I told him, okay, let me see you sometime. And I left. But he took down my number and he followed up with me. Believe me, this is the first thing in Toastmaster you learn, rather I learned. That is to follow up within 48 hours. And he explained to me about the benefits of Toastmaster. And immediately I joined and I became a Toastmaster. This was on May 1st, 2013. They made me a VP manager, VP marketing immediately, but within a period of 2 months, I became the VP education of that club. I learned, as I told you, I learned from Toastmaster Noor Muhammad that time, and within a period of 6 months, I completed my CC and my CL, which is competent communicator and competent leader. Why I made this? Two reasons. Just to tell you, those days there was no online meeting. It was all physical meeting. And I told you, from 2004 or rather 2005 up to 2009 or 13, I was a bachelor and I was cooking food at my home. So this Toastmaster gave me a platform to interact with people and have something eats also. And that's how my interest started. Within a period of 200 days, I attended more than 200 meetings. On a Friday, I used to attend meeting in the morning, breakfast meeting I used to call, afternoon lunch meeting, evening dinner meeting. I was in the process. What is the Toastmaster gave me? I'm a professional marketing man. So in every meeting, I had 20 people eagerly waiting for me, or rather, for me an opportunity to meet them. And professionally, I meet them as a Toastmaster. The following day, I meet them as a professional man. So, what is the use of Toastmaster for me? Initially, time spent. Secondly, food. That was all in initial days. Later on, I made this as a profession. Today, even after 12 years, I am trying to attend daily one meeting. Although from 2020, thanks to our international friend Corona, as told by our Toastmaster of the day, I make it a point to attend one Toastmaster meeting and learn. I'm also very happy. Initially, we had a different educational system, and thereafter, we came in 2018, we came out with a new education system called Pathways. 2018 to 2025, in almost 7 years' time, I actually started from 2018 end. Almost 6.5 years' time, I have completed all the 11 paths. It is easy or it is difficult. Can somebody tell me? I want to have feedback from people. Is it easy or is it difficult?
There are almost 15 to 16 speeches in each one of them. So
Correct.
it is not easy.
Now, my question is whether it is easy or difficult.
It is tough. It is difficult.
Very good. I am getting something from Nupur. Yes, Paul.
I think it is easy if you have.
I'm not able to hear. Is my system wrong?
We can
Can
hear
you
him. He says
Paul?
it is easy.
Yes.
Can you translate that to me in because I'm unable to hear clearly?
He
Okay,
says
let
it
me.
is easy.
Okay,
I'm
anyone
sorry.
else? Ravindra?
Yeah, I would say it's all about passion and what you want to do. If there is a will, there is always a way. So I personally feel
Can I
that
request everybody to give a big applause to distinguished Toastmaster Ravindra? Nothing is impossible. Nothing is easy. Nothing is difficult. It's all in your passion. Initially, I was against the pathways. How many of you? I completed my DTM in the first pathways. It took, I was away from Toastmaster for almost 4 years, but I was giving speeches from India. But in 2018, I came back to Kuwait and I restarted in a full-fledged way to complete my advanced speeches. But when people were delivering the speeches in pathways, I used to feel fun, or rather, I used to feel it's not that old education. How many of you always thought old education was better? If you have been with the old education, I am also one person. Yes, Vedaran says, I'm sure you must be knowing it from others. I also thought that it was not a funny one. But later on, when I went, let me tell you what are the attributes. I don't know how many of you know from Toastmasters with the pathways, 300 plus attributes we can learn. And I've learned it. And with that, with my 11 paths completion, wow, what an amazing one. You will be surprised what all I learned. I learned how to understand diversity, building personal or professional connections with a variety of people and developing public relation strategy. I learned how to negotiate a positive outcome together with building strong interpersonal communication and public speaking skills. Hello, my last path was visionary communication, which taught me how to be innovative communicator and improve our leadership skills. As a team collaborator, I had a collaborative leadership skills. As a persuasive influence, I had the skills to learn in complex situation. As a motivational strategist, I learned how to be a motivational leader and improve my communication skill. Leadership development, it helped me build communication and leadership skills. Innovative planning, creative project management, and communication skills. You should have fun in your life, isn't it? So I took engaging humor. It helped me in my public speaking and writing skills. With an effective coaching, I become how to have an interpersonal communication, leadership, and coaching skills. But one of the best thing was a dynamic leader, how to have a strategic leadership and conflict resolution skill. Today, our presiding officer told me how this could help in your career. Everything helps. Everything helps. Like our distinguished Toastmaster, all the way from Malaysia, said, it's all passion. Many of my friends are yet to register for their pathways itself. The wait is over because those days, again, I'm talking those days. Why? Because now from 11, we have only 6 paths. Make hay when sun shines. Even if you want to do, you cannot do the other 5. So now, if you have started your old path, you can still continue to do. But let me tell you, nothing is easy, nothing is difficult. It's up to you. How these learnings influence you in your profession is how you put them into action. Before that is in the old pathways, we had a session how to speak online. And everybody thought it's a crazy idea because how are we going to do online? But even before the pathways could get into place fully, our international friend came in and taught us Corona. And as our Toastmaster of the day said, Corona made everybody to get into the computer, get into the Zoom or MS Team, and thereby they have learned how to communicate with the people. Our founder, do you know who is our founder? Anybody can say other than Renosh and Girija? Can anybody tell me the name of the person? Please speak. Yes, Paul. Yes. I want to hear from Nupur or Gavalier Vedanarayan. Darsh. We have all the way Bala from Kuwait. Jai Singh, DTM Jai Singh.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, may I try?
Yeah. Can you tell me who is our founder?
Sir, Aditya Verlekar.
Great. I really appreciate your sincerity. But I really appreciate Aditya. Very nice. But I'm talking about the founder of Toastmasters.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Paul, you wanted to say? Okay,
Dr.
Ravinder,
Raj
sir.
C. Medley.
Yes, Jason Saab.
Dr. Raj C. Medley.
Yes. Do you know what is C stands for?
Sorry, I'm unaware.
You are
Chestnut.
aware?
Yes. Chestnut.
Chestnut. Correct.
Chestnut.
Excellent. This man may not have realized in the year 1924 that this online meeting would come. So he said one thing, we learn when we want to learn. That is the thing. It's all the situation. So my dear friends, having DTM completing 11 pass is not difficult. It is not easy also. You should have the passion to unlearn, learn, and relearn. With this, I open the floor for questions and I will try to answer whatever is possible, but only one condition. Kindly open your videos because now that net issues no more there, we can speak better. Yes, DTM Noor, Talaiva has come. Great, great. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Annadhatha. There are a couple of questions which I'm receiving. Let me take the first question here, something that relates to how you cultivated your learning in Toastmasters and put them into practice in your career. So, are there opportunities? You're not able to hear?
Yeah, I can hear. Tell me.
All right. How are the opportunities that are coming in a particular organization wherein you can showcase your learning skills from Toastmasters?
Excellent, excellent. Leave what I have studied, or rather what I have done. Every Toastmaster session every Toastmaster meeting has 3 sessions. First is the speaker prepare speeches. Second is table topics. Third is evaluation. This is normally done. I welcome the admin manager for District 20 admin elect, dearest Toastmaster Dinesh Paul to the meeting. How this would help? In Toastmaster, every session has an important. Let me get into the evaluation. When I speak, let's say Gavalier, what's his name? Veda Narayan is going to be my evaluator. He cannot speak from something. He has to listen. In our profession, we just don't speak. We listen to the customer's needs or the management's needs or our team leaders' needs and we respond to them. So, in evaluation, first thing is listening. Second is evaluate to motivate. You just don't speak. Hi, Toastmaster Renosh, you spoke about this, but you should have not done like this. If you speak like this, your business is gone, or you are in your professional life, people will throw you. If I tell you next meeting, you will not come. And the following 6 months, you will not even renew your membership. In my 12 into 2, 24, 6 months I have completed. And I've been a member of 9 different clubs at one stage. Thanks to the increase in the fees, I've downsized my membership. It's all because I'm not going to be there in some countries. I'm only attached with those clubs which are online. So what is that Toastmasters giving you? First, teaching you how to listen. If I'm allowed to speak for 2 days, I can speak for 3 days. I have a timer who is going to show me green. If you had seen, I've completed my 15-minute speech in 15 minutes. Not because I like it, because I have to respect the time, not for my time, but for the time of others. Tomorrow I go for a negotiation. I have to make sure that the customer or the vendor, whoever is the party, is going to tell me, I'm going to give you 15 minutes time. I cannot drag it to more than that time. But let me tell you, when I was a Toastmaster, I had a call like this. One person told me, I'm going to give you 15 minutes time. Can you come and meet me? I'm an insurance man. And he told me, I will give you 15 minutes time. Can you do it in 15 minutes? I said, yes, I can do. I agreed and I went. And I completed that meeting after 3 hours because my 15 minutes was over. Then I told him, ask me any questions because that 15 minutes got over. Then he told me, in 15 minutes, I did not learn or something from your presentation. I said, for 15 minutes, I can only give you this. Then he himself told me, okay, how much time you want to? I said, I don't need time. I will ask you questions. And when you respond, I will answer you. And that's how I closed that case. And that was an Italian customer. And my first meeting took 4 hours, 3.5 hours. Second meeting following day, 2 hours. Third meeting, 1 hour. And he gave me a check for $23,500. This was in 2014, 2013. So, dear friends, Toastmaster is going to teach you first to respect not your time only, others' time. Second, listen. Third, respond positively. Fourth, give him ideas or suggest them a positive note how a person will change. Because the main reason why people come to Toastmaster is not that they don't know how to speak. They want to know from you as a guide, as an evaluator, as a mentor, how you are going to help them change their course of action. Today, our Sergeant at Arms, she said about 2 things. What Toastmaster has got? Toastmaster has got 2 eyes. How many of you know that Toastmaster has got 2 eyes? Can you show your hands up? Do you know Toastmaster has got 2 eyes? How many of you know? One eye is communication. Second eye is leadership skill. You cannot close one and see the other. You cannot close both also. You have to see both together and learn. And Toastmaster is a great organization. It gives you, I'm a trainer, I'm a motivational speaker. In one meeting for 2 hours, just giving an example, I charge 25,000 rupees in Indian rupee. How much is that in dollars, dearest Toastmaster Girija? It's around $200, something like that. So I'm just giving an example, okay? I learn and I go away. In today's Toastmaster, I pay $60 every meeting I attend. Fortunately, unfortunately, many of you may not know that Toastmaster gives you a great platform to attend meetings of any club in the world. Physically, if you are there, let's say I'm from Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, we have 85 clubs. By just paying $60, I have an opportunity to see, meet people. If you're a businessman, attend every meeting like me. I was attending 200 meetings. Initially, I was attending for food, let me be honest. But later on, I converted that into business. And I don't know how many of you know, Toastmasters actually started only for business sake, for networking sake, for those people who are very good in their business, they don't know how to communicate. So this was a platform created. And if I have to tell you one secret, in 1905, Toastmaster actually started. Do you know that? In 1905, Toastmaster started, but in 1924 only it got established. So what it teaches us, never give up. Many a times our founder, by the way, I am still the immediate past president of the first club chartered in the world. That is club number 1, Smedley chapter 1. I am the immediate past president, and I am also the area director in that club in that district, founders district. What I'm telling you is how Toastmaster can change you. It will never change you. It will never change you. It will only change you if you want to change. I have friends in Toastmaster where they have been with the Toastmaster from the day one. It started in Kuwait. It started in Kuwait in 1999, and the Toastmaster Club is called Kuwait Toastmaster, for which I was the president. There are people even today actively inactive. You want to be like that? It's all within you. They ask me how to become a DTM when I should be learning from them. There is nothing, no problem. We can learn. So, my dear friends, Toastmaster can change you provided you want to change. Second question,
Thank you.
if I can answer.
Thank you. I think we have time for just one more question. This question is related to career transitioning and taking responsibility and being accountable. So this
Excellent.
person is
Excellent.
is right now a junior position in the organization, and he is pursuing higher education, post which he might be given the responsibility to lead a small team. He would like to know how Toastmasters will help in this transition and build the required skill sets.
Excellent. I have been attending some meetings once in a while in the physical meetings. I see young engineers, engineering college students, and I encourage them. Why? Because tomorrow when you go to an interview, believe me, when I tell people that I am a Toastmaster, when I wear this badge, the respect is different. They will never ask me how you can do change in your profession. It helps you in the presentation, PowerPoint presentation, how to use that in the screen presentation, how you can learn and give your report. How many of you know, as a secretary of a club, you write the minutes of the meeting? And what you do in your business when you are in the joint, when you attend to with your clients, you note down. And there are so many benefits of being a Toastmaster if it is translated into action in your professional life. My time is up, and if you have any questions, and if you want me to answer, I can do now, or I can do after, whenever your time permits. With this note,
Thank you.
I encourage everybody, please, Toastmaster is not $60. Toastmaster is for 2 hours in a day. Toastmaster for me is 24/7. Many of you will be surprised. I was telling Paul, I was an active member in area District 91, that's in UK, sitting in Kuwait and Hyderabad. I was having difficulty in time because of their timing. Then I am very active now in USA, which is 12 hours plus. I'm active in Dubai, in Far East. I regularly attend with Ravindra and other clubs. Why? It's all because I want to utilize every penny I pay to Toastmaster and translate that into business. I have my customers, my professional customers into insurance and to my real estate. Many of them are from Toastmasters only. How you use it, you can do it. Last month, I had occasion to meet Her Royal Highness, dearest Toastmaster Girija in Hyderabad. Why I don't have to meet, but believe me, bridging it bridges the relationship. And tomorrow you don't know. I and Girija may start a company online, and we do it. It is up to you. So it improves your profession in various ways. After the meeting, you can connect with the Toastmaster Girija, and she can share with you my number. Connect with me, and just don't think Toastmaster is that 2 hours meeting. It's a lifelong learning. Over to you.
Thank you. Can we give a big round of applause to our keynote speaker for today, distinguished Toastmaster Annadhatha? shedding light on Toastmasters' journey and how it helped in career growth. So, as he said, I do receive some of the chats still now, people asking few questions. So, if you want to reach a keynote
Yeah, I
speaker,
can do,
you,
provided you don't have a timing issue. I'm free. I'm here to serve.
you
I'm a
it would be
I'm a service
it would
servant leader.
fantastic. It would be great if you could shoot out your contact number or email address in the chat box as well. But even you can reach out to Toastmaster Girija and she can also send you his contact details. So thank you so much.
She can share it.
Yes.
That I can just do it 1 minute. Yeah.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be receiving his contact details now. There are few which are coming up still now, questions coming in the chat box. So you can
You can
definitely
ask
reach
me the
out to.
questions if you want.
Just for
Oh,
the
thank you
interest
very
of
much.
time, we would have to go to the next. So we would have to move further. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster
By the
Annadhatha.
way,
And
the screenshot which is shown here, I learned this only from DTM Noor Muhammad because I was not knowing. In the first, I had an interview online and I failed, and that helped me to learn how to do online because I have never heard about Zoom. I have a camera and I zoom, and I really failed in my first Zoom meeting because I was not aware. But then Toastmaster helped me to learn all those things. Thank you very much for the lovely certificate. I only wish that I could have been with you physically, but then Eloquent, elites don't meet physically. So it's good I'm sitting at my home and doing it. Great. God bless you all. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
thank you so much. Thank you for being present in our meeting today. Can we all switch on our cameras and let's have a photo shot before we go to the next session? So it'd be great if we can all switch on our cameras
Yes.
and just capture this moment. All right.
Oh, I know
Nice to
this
see.
DTM Jai Singh. Hi, Jai Singh. Namaste.
The question is the DTM speaker married? That is one question that has come up.
What is that?
Is the DTM
That's
speaker
a pers-
married?
that's a personal question, so definitely he will address to you directly on that.
No. Get me the question again.
Are you married? That is his question.
I am married twice. I am married at my age of 27, and as per my Hindu tradition, I got married 2 years back, which we call it Sashipurti.
To the same wife.
Yeah, with this, of course. Getting married for the first time itself was a great thing. So I'm happy.
Yeah. Hi,
Right,
Harish.
here we go. I'm just
Yeah.
taking the photos. Can we all give a thumbs up, emojis, victory, give
Yes.
anything that you can have? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Just one more. I think someone just didn't switch on the camera on time. So,
Diksha,
okay.
Yes,
Bala.
Dikshita is here.
Yes, please switch on your cameras. That would be great.
Bala, can
Fantastic.
you?
Bala Murugan.
As long as you're not
Is it
driving.
Bala Murugan?
Okay, here we go. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Done. Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. We now go to the next session, which is the edutainment. And as I mentioned, we have a short film, which we will be sharing on screen shortly. And to talk about that particular movie, that's what you all will be doing. In fact, after the film is being displayed, this short film has won a 2010 winner special mention narrative story. It has been nominated twice in 2011 jury award and short film live action as well. The distribution is exclusive by the network Ireland Television Worldwide, written and directed by Michael Creagh, produced by Damon Quinn, and I request all of you to please watch. And we have some time, around 15 to 20 minutes post this particular film, wherein you can share your thoughts, your ideas, any specific dialogue that made an impression on you. what you liked about the story, uh, any differences on the culture, what the film depicts in real life. If there is one thing that you could speak about for a minute or a two, you will be given an opportunity after this film. So please stay behind, relax, and enjoy.
And for the sake of bandwidth, would you suggest that we all turn off our video? Then maybe the movie quality will be better.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. If it is, you can switch off.
Yes. If it is a problem, then we can turn off. Yes.
I want you to look for the words reveal, pretend, and love in your readers tonight. I want you to be able to spell them on Monday. Oh, so grumpy. I'll tell you what, if everyone does well in their spellings, we might have a DVD next week. Okay, Ardle. Oh, Ardle, that's lovely.
I used to eat pocket money.
Oh, wow, that's far too much. You didn't have to.
I did. It's important that you know how I feel about you.
Well, this is very special, and I'll treasure it always. Does this mean we're engaged?
Well, I hadn't thought about it. If you want to, I suppose.
Well, that's very sweet, and I'll certainly give it some thought. You have a good weekend, okay?
Yes, miss, I definitely will.
So, how was everyone's day?
You're a horse.
Screaming at some kid with a crossbow?
No.
Yeah. We shite was off his head and glue and trying to rob a newsagent's. Had to go ahead to shoot and everything.
Oh, cool. Did you waste them?
It's not cool, Ardle. No more cowboy films.
No, he backed down in the end, thank God. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here with an arrow in my head.
Where are these kids' parents?
Mom, what age can a person get married at?
I think it's 16. Why? Have you got some news for us?
No, well, not yet. I'll keep you posted.
Come on, Ardle. You're dawdling. Hello, Ardle. Bought anything nice?
Boots?
Oh, lovely. They make you look very smart.
They're cowboy boots.
Wow, very cool. I got something special myself. Hello, Miss Purdy. Oh my goodness, someone's a lucky girl. That's gorgeous. Thanks, Mrs. Travis. This is my fiance Pierce. This is Ardle, one of my second classers, and his mum. Congratulations.
Yeah, cheers. Kat, we don't hear yet. The match is starting in 10 minutes.
Well, I thought we'd get a celebratory lunch.
I think you fleeced me enough today as it is. Come on, I don't want to miss kickoff.
Okay, bye, Ardle. Bye, Mrs. Travis. Bye. Now remember your spellings, please. Bye. Bye, Ardle. Ardle Travis, come here, please. What's up, Ardle?
Is you ring his ring and not mine?
Oh, it's complicated, Ardle. Someday you'll...
How is it complicated? He's no good for you, miss.
I'm sorry, pet. Go on.
It's all right. You'll see anyway.
What do you mean?
Nothing. You'll just see that I'm the one that loves you.
Ardle, I know you do, and you're very special to me too. Sometimes grown-ups, we have
to
to...
go home, miss. Bye. I would have taken you for lunch.
What?
I would have missed the football and taken you for lunch.
Come on, woman. Always the friggin' last. Well, hello there. What can I do for you?
Don't marry Miss Purdy.
Come again?
I'm telling you, you're not to marry Miss Purdy.
And why is that then?
Because she's mine.
Well, that is a dilemma.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm sorry, pal, but you know, all's fair in love and war. See, she told me you were just too short.
She never said that.
Yeah. And that you weren't financially stable enough to cater for her needs. She's a high-maintenance lady, you know.
I don't know what that means.
You will, mate, you will.
You talk, stupid.
Well, now, don't be getting...
Meet me in a duel.
A what?
A duel, just you and me. We're in the handball court. Tomorrow, after school. To the death.
Okay. So, what are we fighting with? Swords? Pistols? Conkers?
Pistols.
By Jove. It's a date, sir.
See you there.
And may the best man or boy win.
What's tickled you?
Oh, you gotta hear this. Come on. Oh, wait. Gotta see this.
What?
I have an appointment with death, remember?
Leave it. Don't be mean to him.
Come on, I just want to see. You can stay here if you like. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show.
Where's your gun?
Think I've forgotten it. Silly me, huh?
That's not my problem.
Suppose not. So then, where's your gun? That's not real.
Yes, it is.
What's going? Arlo, what are you doing?
That's not... Now, don't point. It's not real, it's a toy, isn't it, son?
It's not a toy.
Arlo, put that down now.
And where would you get a real...
My dad's a Garda.
Hang on, guards aren't armed.
The emergency response unit are.
You couldn't have told me about this? Jesus, now. Now be careful, wee man.
Don't marry teacher.
Just put that thing down and we can talk about it.
Say you won't marry Miss Purdy. You don't deserve her.
Why? You don't even know me.
I know you're not good enough for her.
Why?
Because you're a dickhead.
Arlo, Travis.
Sorry, miss.
Are you just going to stand there and watch one of your second classers blow my head off?
He won't.
Have you not seen City Head? God, get a fucking cop or something!
Stay there, miss.
Arlo, please, put it down. I'm going to have to put it on your report. What will your mum and dad say?
I told you I'd show you, miss.
Now listen to your teacher, son.
Tell her you won't marry her.
I'm not going to tell her that.
Tell her!
Oh, fuck. Just hold on there. Don't... Okay, you can have her! I never wanted to marry her anyway.
Excuse me?
She moaned constantly about it. She did my head in. Like, I thought putting a ring in her finger would shut her up for a while. I don't want to be married. Please, please. Ardle, please don't shoot me. Please. Get someone, you stupid bitch!
See you, miss.
You dickhead.
You little bastard!
You come anywhere near him and I'll tell everyone that you're a kitty fiddler. Come on, Arlo.
Will this go on my report, miss?
Maybe we'll keep this between ourselves, but maybe you should give me that for safekeeping. Oh, God, it's very realistic. Where did you get it?
My dad is hiding it in his wardrobe for my birthday. Nice, isn't it?
Well, it's certainly very pretty. I'll just pop it in here for safekeeping. Oh. What's this?
It's all right, miss. I've decided not to marry you after all.
Oh, why is that?
I'm not financially stable enough to cater for all your needs. And someone as nice as you should have everything she wants.
Someday some girl's going to be very lucky.
Nah, girls are stupid.
Oh, we certainly can be. Come on, Romeo, I'll get you home.
Love goes down the drain differently at the other side of the world to me. I'll still wait there, that's what I'll do, and keep a spare seat for you. I'll still wait there, that's what I'll do, and keep a spare seat for you. I follow in vain around.
I hope that was visible and audible, and do excuse us for certain words which we could not bleep in between, but I hope this movie probably throws up certain things in mind. I'm sure at certain instances, points of the film, certain reactions, emotions, probably someone could relate something to maybe it's the cultural differences as well. So I'll just open the floor to anyone who would like to share. We'll make it brief, maybe a particular one point that you would like to highlight from it could be something that you would like to mention. Could be a phrase, could be a word, could be an impression, expression, whatever you would like to say, something one. So that in case if you have people who would like to share, a minute to a maximum 2 minutes. So anyone who would like to go first, I can see Paul. Yes, go ahead.
I was horrified by the teacher. I thought the teacher was very unprofessional isn't the wrong word. She was completely unaware of herself and the way in which her behavior might affect a young, impressionable child. So in one sense, I thought that this film could be pretty useful in teacher training to show teachers how boundaries are necessary in the situation. That was my main. I felt very, very uncomfortable about the film all the way through, right up and including the very end. That's the end of
Thanks,
what
Paul.
I want.
Thank you, Paul, for your insight in this. I think many realities, scenarios, situations are coming here. I can see Toastmaster Deepak. Yes. This is the reality of situations, and children are into this as well. Yes. Okay. I can see Toastmaster Saral. You would like to share a few words? Yes, go ahead.
We can't hear you.
Not able to hear you.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that the teacher had understood the emotions which are going through the child's mind. Sorry, I don't recall immediately the name of the boy. When she noticed that he's sitting back and he's not left the classroom even when all the children have left. So she handled it in a very different manner. She thought that she could just sort of convince him that, okay, these are emotions which are going to let. She accepted the ring and all. It was like more, to me, it appeared that she was just to keep him happy. She just accepted all those. The ring, she wore it. That was my purview from the initial part, I would say.
Okay, thank you. Our guest from Egypt, Toastmaster Galal Zaki.
Yes, literature and movies, things like that, are mirror and lamp. This is what we look like, and this is how we should behave. So who is the target audience of this movie? And what is the purpose? I was like Toastmaster Paul, I was completely uncomfortable with what I was seeing. Who are we talking to? And what do we want the message to do for their behavior? So mirror and lamp. Who is it for? And what is it supposed to achieve? I would not show it to my children, and I would not show it to my wife. Thank you. Back to you.
Right. Thank you, guest. This is just an open discussion on something that was an award-winning movie. Obviously, the audience here is quite different. Yes. Is it GT Manna? You saying something?
No, I'm not saying. I was only responding to what Ghazi Zaki said, that he will not show it to his kids or to his wife.
Right. As someone just messaged in the chat box, it's very strange to see a child having a 10-year planner. Oh, okay. I think that was a book that he was writing on. Okay. And children are quite intuitive. Children's emotions and the looks. How is persuasive influence being demonstrated in this movie? Okay.
Darsh, would you like to say something? Darsh, Ravindra, Nupur.
I would not like to say anything, but I would like to read a beautiful message which came in the Zoom chat. But I don't blame the teacher. Children do fall in love. I have two in my school days, but it was with respect, love, and respecting boundaries. Pure love. So truth has come out. People do love. People should not take that love as a different, but it could be a pure love too. Great. Congratulations, Dr. Deepak. Deshpande.
Yes. Yes. He wants to say something.
Yeah.
Yes, please go ahead.
May I answer this truth bit the way I talk to my wife and run away? It's all right for us to disagree. I can't force you to be right. And I run away.
Yes, we have Toastmaster
By
Bala.
the way, you should know me. I was Mr. Spicy in Kuwait in chicken tikka. I like it spicy. It's very nicey with a little ricey. Tikka 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 boom. And I had a beard there, and I was on all the outlets.
Okay.
Bala
Toastmaster
would like
Bala.
to speak. Yes.
Yeah, one second.
Bala, can we have your video on? Yes.
Yes.
That's great, Bala.
Sorry, when earlier it was asked, I was on the move. That is the reason.
Yeah, I understand.
So I would not comment on this movie, but this movie reminded me of something in my personal life. And don't take me wrong, I did not have a crush on my teacher. I had a crush for a girl in my same college. And I kept that crush with me for like 3 years. And the fourth year, I decided, okay, I'm going to propose her. On a Valentine's Day, I went ahead and proposed her. I was almost there with a red rose in hand. But I saw that she was holding another 10 red roses in her hand. So I just turned back and I went. Like one line in this film, there'll be a lucky girl for you. That's what I feel. I would become lucky because the person whom I married later on, not that same girl, some other person, she's my wife. And I feel that she is the best match for me I could get till date. Indeed, I have my own lackings, but I feel that if sometimes in life you don't get something, there is a reason for that. You may get a better person. That's what I feel. Thank you, and back to you.
Toastmaster Bala, this is getting recorded. So we will send you the link so that you can share it with your friends.
My WhatsApp is locked, sir.
Thank you so much, Bala. Okay. If no one else is there, then I think we are close to the end of the meeting, so we can wind up over there. Thank you, everyone. And I would like to take this moment again,
I'd
once
like to
again, to
say
thank
something.
our who
Girija.
is it, President?
Girija, yes.
Yes, go ahead.
So I was watching the different expressions and feelings that people express, and salute to that. Thank you for sharing that. I felt at the moment when the boy brought it up to the teacher didn't expect it. She didn't want to belittle the boy's feelings and say, oh, you can't feel like that at this age, or how dare you feel like this, or humiliate him or make him feel little. That I felt is very good, because you don't want anybody to feel sad or ashamed for feeling love for somebody. And at that age, love is so pure, because he says that when that man refuses to take her for lunch, he says, I would have if I had. And you are the person who should get the best in life. And at the end, also, he says the same thing. What was shocking for me is that he chose to bring a gun, and that probably was very different from the culture that I am exposed to, because we are not exposed to gun culture. So I was shocked about it. But then at the end, he only wanted to give him a shock because he knew it was a toy gun. And he brought it. But he wanted to bring out perhaps that this man doesn't truly love her. That is the feeling the child instinctively got by the way, the body language of the man, perhaps. So if probably the child felt that the man truly loved the teacher, probably he wouldn't have, because his love was so true and innocent. That's how I perceived it. And I felt that if he felt that the man truly loved the teacher, he would have been happy for her. But because he felt that he didn't care for her, or he didn't value her as much as he did, which she deserved, probably that is why he took that route. Sometimes ends don't justify the means. So I don't think that what he did was right. But the intention was pure, but how he did it was it was a childish move. But I felt that with a lot of restraint, the teacher handled herself. And towards the end, she says, whoever, someday some girl will be lucky. And the boy says, no, nah, girls are foolish. He says, because they don't recognize true love. That is what he meant. So that's what I got from the discussion. So I felt it was purely a work of art. And if we don't apply too much of logic, then we'll just see the innocence of the child. And the teacher was also caught off guard, like Paul said in the beginning, that it should be used for a teacher training. I think there are so many such ethical dilemmas that people get in our life. What is right, what is wrong, and we are not trained for it. And they are all totally unexpected circumstances. And in those circumstances, our moral compass is what guides us. So she handled it very subtly, and at the same time, she was very sensitive to the fact that you can't make the child feel ashamed of his love, because love is very pure. That's how I looked at it. Thank you so much for each one of your views, and it is so very valuable to us. And keep coming to our club and giving us your inputs. Thank you so much for it. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't go away. So with this, we have come to the end of the edutainment session. And I thank each and every one of you, the guests, members, Toastmasters from different parts of the globe coming into our meeting today. With that, I sign off as the Toastmaster of the day, and I hand over to the President, Toastmaster Girija. Over to you.
Thank you very much for coming for joining us. Each one of our opinions, suggestions, thoughts, experiences, it was reflected in the way you commented and the questions that you asked when we had the first session. I value your presence here a lot, and I'm sure our club members benefited from it. And please continue your support to our club and keep coming, because it is diverse views coming from different experiences that makes us more sensitive. And in this world, we may need more sensitivity so that we can have better harmony. I feel that that is a need of the day. Harmony is a need of the day. To make that possible, we all have to come together often. Thank you so much. And I adjourn the meeting. I'll stop the recording now. And after that, I would request